Time you make us get up and go early. We're always here too early.
Well, that's
get
good.
There.
Yeah, but if you'd have done that, we'd have been in a lot of crowd.
Hey. Is this screen dirty? It looks a little dirty. Okay. I'm just gonna show you where we are, okay? Okay.
Well, the ticket booths aren't even open yet, huh? Well, I guess right here. No, that's group filled.
So, we've been to the Florida Universal Studios lots of times. Now we're in the Hollywood one. The California one.
Tickets over there. I'll see.
Tickets?
I don't know if they're open.
Ha ha. Our Universal Globe is much bigger than that one.
It is? Yeah.
It's, you don't...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Ours is much bigger than that one. And ours spins. Well, I don't know if that one's just not on or not, though. So maybe it does spin. I don't know. It does spin. Ours is still bigger. And I was just thinking how actually it is more convenient if it didn't spin, because it's easier to get a picture with it saying Universal, because you know when it spins. Okay, I'm gonna get my picture. Shh, be quiet.
All right, everybody, thanks for your patience. That's what they do when they're filming on the lot. They just tell us to turn off the microphone by those stages. Soundstage 27 on the left. This one is used for Weeds. Right now they're in the middle of season 8. Airs on Showtime with Mary Louise Parker and Kevin Nealon. We've been working on some new NBC shows here on the lot. One of them is called Go On. It stars Matthew Perry from Friends, so he's on the lot today inside one of our sound stages. Stage 41 on the right. They're doing another new show called Guys with Kids. One of the stars of the show is Tempest Bledsoe. She used to be on The Cosby Show. Parenthood is going to be returning for its 4th season this spring, and that stars Craig T. Nelson and Lauren Graham. They do that in the last 2 stages on the right, 43 and 44. And over the years, these stages have been used for a lot of classic television shows, like the ones on the monitors. These are classic NBC and Universal shows. A lot of them were done right here. Universal Studios is part of NBC Universal. It's one of the biggest entertainment companies in the world. This media powerhouse not only consists of our movie studio, it also includes a lot of famous TV networks too, like NBC, E, Sci-Fi, Bravo, USA, Telemundo, the Golf Channel, CNBC, MSNBC, the Weather Channel, Oxygen, and NBC Sports. It made me memorize all those networks. I appreciate that. These bungalows on the left, these are all offices for writers, directors, and producers. We are going to drive right next to Hasbro Productions, a toy company that makes movies based on their toys, like the Transformers and Battleship. That's their office with a giant Mr. Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head is a Hasbro toy. Right next to Hasbro, very famous office, 5195. Look right next to the number. There's a circle with a profile of the master of terror and suspense, Alfred Hitchcock. That used to be Alfred Hitchcock's office.
Lou said he could move into that office. I said, no, I can never be in Hitchcock's office. That should be a shrine, a museum.
Very exciting, just to know that he was there and walk by and know he was in that office. Hitchcock.
There are sets on our lot that look like city streets. Those are the first ones we're going to be driving past. We have 2 old western towns. We have a European village. We can pretty much make our backlot look like almost any place in the world. The first set that I'm going to point out from a specific movie is right across the lawn on the right. This building looks like an apartment complex. That's where Jim Carrey and Jennifer Aniston lived in Bruce Almighty. If you take a look at one of the monitors, I'll show you the set in the film.
Grace, the dog!
I'm in the shower!
That's our backlot right there.
Outside good. Inside bad, outside good.
Oh, you're done now. Great. Beautiful.
This same area has been used for a few recent television shows like Weeds, Criminal Minds, and NCIS. This is probably the most famous part of our backlot right here. We're going to make a right-hand turn into Courthouse Square, which was used as Hill Valley in the Back to the Future films. I know it looks different now, but the City Hall building on the left was the clock tower that got hit by lightning at exactly 10:04. This is a picture stop. We're going to stop the tram just for a few moments so you can get some really good pictures of the area. And while we stop, one of the writers of Back to the Future, Bob Gale, will tell you about this part of our backlot.
It was actually the back lot, the Courthouse Square, that inspired the entire climax to Back to the Future.
I had scenes up at the clock tower on that ledge. It was a ledge about that wide. And I was standing inside looking at the ledge, and I already had vertigo. I just thought, there's no way in the world, no way I'm going to stand on that. I was up there for quite a while. Of course, I had a cable.
The clock isn't on top of the courthouse anymore. That was a set piece built specifically for Back to the Future. It's been removed so we could use this area in a lot of other productions. This was used on Ghost Whisperer. For 5 years, this was the town of Grandview, where Jennifer Love Hewitt's character lived on the show. Just about 2 weeks ago, they were filming an episode of Parenthood out here. It's been used in CSI and Desperate Housewives as well. This part of our backlot is called New York Street. It's been used as New York in several productions, and my co-host, Jimmy Fallon, will give it a little introduction.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York! I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Once got mugged over there by an old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey! I'm walking here! I'm walking here! Hey, it's cool guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
In fact, these New York City street sets were used in The Amazing Spider-Man. Look on the right side of the tram. There is a glass building in The Amazing Spider-Man that was used as Oscorp. That was the building where Dr. Connors and Gwen Stacy worked. They used special effects in the movie to make it look a lot taller than it really is. Spider-Man fights the lizard on top of the building in a sequence in the film. Last year, another superhero ran around this part of our backlot by the name of Captain America, the First Avenger. For that film, they made New York Street look like Brooklyn in the 1940s. The Transformers filmed out here. At the end of the Transformers, the robots are doing their final battle in the middle of the city, and they're blowing up all the buildings. They weren't blowing up real buildings in the city. That would have been kind of pricey. So they just blew up sections of our backlot. It's a lot easier to rebuild these sets because they're not full buildings, they're facades. We just use these sets for the outdoor scenes. Most of the indoor scenes are done inside of our sound stages. How do we do movies and television shows on our lot if we have trams driving through all day long? Very simple system. When they're filming out in this section of our backlot, or any area of our backlot, they'll have security guards standing around the set, and all the security guards have red flags. As soon as the director calls action, the security guards hold up the red flag, and that does two things. First thing is it signals us to turn off the microphone and all the sound on the speakers. Second thing it does is it signals the drivers to stop the tram so they don't accidentally end up in the shot. If you're watching The Amazing Spider-Man and they're in the middle of New York and you see a tram load of 170 people driving by, it looks out of place. As soon as the director calls cut, they lower the red flag and we're able to continue through. So there's a lot of times when we're filming things here on the lot, our tram is able to drive right by or right through the area where they're shooting. Right now, I have an Academy Award-winning director, Peter Jackson, who's not only going to tell you a little bit about how he started making movies, he's going to tell you about this giant soundstage on the right.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker.
Now, these particular picture cars are real working cars, but a picture car does not need to be a real car. Its only requirement, look like a real car on film. Well, we're going to be taking you inside of a special effects stage ahead where we have 2 more picture cars. The picture cars that we're about to show you are not real. They're completely empty on the inside. They're shells. They're made of fiberglass and plastic. And we're going to use these cars to demonstrate a special effect called motion control. It is called motion control because all of the motion is controlled by a computer. Every movement that you see right now is programmed into a computer which is connected to the arms underneath the cars. It allows the arms to move the cars into any position. But you wouldn't even see those arms in a movie or TV show because later they'd be completely erased with the help of computer effects. Cool stuff. You guys are very lucky. You only have to listen to this song one time today. Terry and I are not that lucky. I don't know why they're playing a Spanish song in a set that looks like Tokyo. Those are 2 German cars. Nothing about that makes sense.
Both
From the second Jurassic Park, The Lost World, Julianne Moore, Jeff Goldblum, and Vince Vaughn are trapped inside and a dinosaur pushes it over a cliff.
These are from Jurassic Park movies, so you're not confused.
Don't move!
Don't move because there are dinosaurs all around us. Spitters are hiding in the bushes. They're spitting. All the dinosaurs keep spitting on us. That is the second time that's happened. Still doing it.
It spit on me.
That's why I have a window. That's not fair. If you didn't get wet by spitting dinosaurs, don't laugh at anybody that did. Tour's not over. We're at a movie studio. We can do weather effects anytime. Al Roker from the Today Show, what's the weather going to be like for the rest of the tour?
Hi everybody, here's today's forecast for the Universal Backlot. It's going to be sunny and dry in 6 Points, Texas. Cool and cloudy in Little Europe. Expect snow and sleet on New York Street, and we've got a high chance of fog and precipitation for Skull Island, Amity Island, and Isla Nublar. That's your forecast for today. Now here's a look at what's going on in your neck of the lot.
Our neck of the lot is called Old Mexico. Al Roker seems to think we have a flash flood warning. But the reason we've stopped the tram... Whoa, look at that. Al Roker just predicted a flash flood. It starts raining really hard. There's thunder too. There's a problem with rain in this part of our backlot because the set is built on a big hill. And during storms, we've been known to have flash floods. You might want to be careful if you're sitting on the left side of the tram. Enjoy! Watch the top of the hill. Here comes a flood. Oh, nice. That is a very simple special effect. That's not a computer effect. It's a set built on a hill. There's a huge tank of water at the top of the hill. That's it.
To Mexico, now we're in Texas.
Sets. We're going to make this a picture stop. We're going to stop the tram right in the middle of this town for a few moments to allow you to get some really good pictures of the area. And while our tram is stopped, I'm going to show you a shootout that was done right here.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Jimmy Fallon.
Well, I ain't going anywhere, Jimmy Fallon.
Now look here. Nice folks in this tram don't want no trouble. They just want to check out.
Oh, this is where John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart shot a few of their westerns.
That's right. That's where I aim to shoot you.
Looks like we got ourselves a Mexican standoff. Lucky shot.
Now what say you mount up and get out of town while the getting's good?
All right. Well, I'll see you again, fella.
Oh, you can count on it, fella. Now get.
A lot of these buildings look like they're made out of brick. Whoop. Not one building in this part of our backlot is made of brick. These are fiberglass panels that look like brick on film. That's the important part. And the interesting thing about all these sets that we've been driving by on the tour today, they're not full buildings. They are called facades. Most of these sets are completely empty on the inside. We don't use them for the indoor scenes. If you're watching a movie or TV show and you see an actor or an actress walk through the front door of one of these buildings, as soon as they walk through the door and close it, they stop filming. On another day, they go inside of a sound stage. They do the interior scenes inside of our sound stages because in those buildings we have better control over the weather, the lighting, and the sound effects. Universal started making movies in 1912.
Oh yeah, this is a set for an episode of Bones.
Everybody, hang on!
I hit myself.
There's a subway on the left that's coming right at us! Look out, look out! Let's get out of here! The water main just broke!
They were jerking us so much that I accidentally hit my mouth with the camera and it hurt.
I have a window.
He has a window.
20th Century Fox actually used that soundstage in an episode of Bones because in the episode there was supposed to be an earthquake. This is how it looked.
What's going on?
Let's get out of here! The water main just broke!
Nobody ever says that.
You can always watch it, right?
Ah, now you've just seen an earthquake. We have to calm you down. It's
They've
happening
made
again.
Jaws here.
The beach is closed because there's another shark right in the middle of the water. I don't think that scuba diver does. Hey, come up a minute. There's a shark right in front of you. Can you get in the boat? Don't go underwater when I'm trying to. Can you? Well, okay. Are you all right? The shark ate him. Look, the shark's going back to the other side of the water. It's not hungry anymore. It's swimming away from us. Keep watching the shark. We're going to pull up behind the pier to separate us from it. Perfect.
Amity Island.
It's going back to the other side. It took part of the pier.
Ah, that's hot.
Our view of the shark is, it's very sneaky. It's right next to us.
That scared me.
We just came face to face with a great white killer shark inspired by Jaws. If you're a fan of Jaws, you may be thrilled to know that a newly restored, digitally remastered version of Jaws will be available for the first time on Blu-ray.
These are all houses from Desperate Housewives.
The Desperate Housewives just recently moved out of this part of our backlot, but they've already used these houses for another television show. And on the new TV show, it's not going to be called Wisteria Lane. It's going to be called Mockingbird Lane. And this creepy house right around the corner on the right is 1313 Mockingbird Lane. That's where the Munsters are going to live on a new NBC series called Mockingbird Lane, which is a reimagining of the Munsters. It's an updated version of the show. It's not going to be done in the same style as the 1960s.
Going into Whoville from How the Grinch Stole Christmas
It's become
movie.
this kind of evergreen, and that every Christmas it rolls around and it means something to a lot of kids.
And this is a great photo opportunity for the houses that were built for that film. Even up close, these houses look like they're made of maybe concrete. No. Styrofoam. Big blocks of styrofoam, carved around chicken wire and wood. The production designers did a really good job with these sets. Most people know that the Who's live near the Grinch, and they're afraid of the Grinch. But they actually live closer to somebody more frightening. They built their town right behind the Bates Motel, which is run by creepy Norman Bates and his mother in the film Psycho. Another great photo spot. Get a picture of the Psycho house on the top of the hill and the Bates Motel right next to us.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
That's true. The original Psycho, released in 1960, was directed by Alfred Hitchcock, who had the name The Master of Terror and Suspense. The film starred on Stranger Tides. On the left side of the tram, there's a wooded area. That was used for Wanderlust with Jennifer Aniston and Paul Rudd. There's a lot of scenes in the movie where they're in the middle of the woods.
And the machine in it makes
They actually
waves.
shot those scenes right over there on the left side of the tram.
I've been on that tour so many times since I was a kid, and I just love it every time.
Trying out the Transformers 3D ride. Went into the single riders line because there's no wait. Every time I get in a single riders line, I always end up in the front row. I like that because I never get to be in the front row. So I get to ride with strangers. That's so cool. My ride's here. Gotta go. You wanted to try it. My bravery saved the planet.
Yes, it did.
And Bumblebee saved me when I fell.
It's
a museum or what? We're in the museum. And look. The Grinch's costume. Oh.
Your survival as a human being depends on you playing out.
Look, it's Coraline. Let's see what's cooking in the oven. I can't tell.
Yeah, you like that movie, didn't you?
It's Coraline. There's the ceiling. Nice little lamp there. Look. There. It's Caroline! That's a big stack of waffles. And the new movie, they have lots of stuff in the new movie. Look at your faces. We're at Doc's from Back to the Future. Doc's, the finest chicken of all time, Doc Brown's chicken. And then see Washington DC, that looks like. No chicken there. Egypt, chicken in Egypt. Surfing somewhere. Paris. I don't. That doesn't look like it's him, yeah. It's so funny.
Thank you so much.
You're not supposed to be.
Sorry.
Welcome to Hollywood, Jerry. So, since a camera only has one you can't tell near from far or big from small. So when we line up all our elements with our glass mat just right, we get Anna high above New York. Let's get the fan on Anna Kelly. Great! Anna, you were at this cocktail party having a great time, and this big hairy guy was hitting on you, so you came out for some air. So toss your hair a little bit, adorable. Yeah, and throw your arms in the air. Ah, take a deep breath. Oh, he followed you. Scream, Anna!
Jerry, your face is in the shot. Let go of her.
Sorry.
Come with me.
All right, so much for that. But Anna was fantastic. Give it up for Anna. Thanks for helping us. You did great up there.
Okay, now that was pretty cool, but seriously, when was the last time a glass mat was used?
Just anywhere.
Yeah, because they're all dead.
They're not all dead. Martin Balsam coming up here in Psycho is not really falling down the stairs. He's just standing in front of a movie screen going, ah!
Wow, does that work for you in the clubs?
No, not so well. No, I'm always by myself. But I'll tell you, we're going to perform this effect for you. It's called rear screen projection. We used it in a lot of films, including The Creature from the Black Lagoon. So we're wheeling in our practical effect, the boat Rita there. Let's give it up for our volunteer family here. Adorable, and you'll see our rear projection screen come down in just a moment. We're going to put the video on that. So who have we got?
From Martinique, France, we have the Serre family. We have Captain Tom and First Mate Hugo and Mom and Dad.
Oh, they're so cute. Look at our cute family and Jerry. Jerry, honey, move to the right.
Great.
Jerry, do me a favor. Take 3 giant steps to the right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
I'm not in the shot.
Camera loves you there. All right, let's roll projection then. And here we go. All right, family. This is your big vacation. Look around you at the sights. Look at the birds in the sky. Point to them. Yes, very nice. Oh, you're adorable, family. Look at the fish. The fish. Those are in the water. There you go. Good. Oh, nice checking out the other side. Mom's like, no, stay near me. Oh, the mosquitoes are out and they're biting. Get those mosquitoes off of you, right? Yeah, the bugs. And hit each other. Take out some aggression. Okay. Oh, something smells. What stinks? It's horrible. Something hit the boat. Boom. Oh, my goodness. It's a giant river squid. Family, defend yourself. Fight.
And break the props. Give the guys after. Let's give a big round of applause for our volunteers.
You guys were great.
All right, we have the boat.
That wasn't done. I've been in the shot. I just got the tentacles going right here.
Yeah, it was awesome, amazing, fantastic. But I think these people came here to see state-of-the-art visual effects. Am I right? Didn't you come here to see state-of-the-art visual effects? Yeah. That's what I thought. All right, do we still have that shot from Heroes? Look at the side screens, guys. This is a visual effects shot that you are not going to believe. All right, wait for it and bam!
Bam.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, I didn't
Thank
see
you.
anything.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
There was nothing.
You didn't see anything?
No.
Awesome, because the best visual effects are the ones you don't see. So let's take it back. In this shot, only the actors are really there.
Oh.
Everything else was digitally added in later. The buildings, the cars, the people, even the signs on the buildings. This is visual effects, computer-generated enhancements to film scenes already shot. You know what, let's do a demonstration. We have the green screen in, so let's place our actors.
All right, cool. You know, I know this about the green screen. We always call it a green screen, but it's not necessarily green. A lot of times it is, but sometimes it might be bright blue or violet or any color that really makes the actor stand out against it. Isn't that right, Beth?
That's right. That way we can go in the computer and replace the color with virtually anything. And in this case, as you can see by their hats, we choose a jungle, which makes it a little more difficult for our actors because they have to respond to elements that aren't really there. All right, we're building our jungle. They're all lined up like them on traps. I like it. All right, let's get some sound effects. How about a distant waterfall? Nice. Psychic. And birds. And a dash of crickets. Perfect. Am I missing anything in my jungle?
Yeah, mine had a horrible monster.
Oh, yeah, yours did have a horrible monster. You see that monster? Right here.
This is your monster?
Yeah, I'll tell you what you can do with that later. Suddenly there's a rumble, a roar. In the distance you hear footsteps. Every time a footstep hits, you jump. You jump. Family, you're very scared. Huddle together. Huddle together. That's right. Guys, start a romance. Hug it out. Yeah. Everyone, point at the stick. There it is. It's a giant T-Rex, and she is hungry. She hasn't had a car in 2 years. Duck down. Maybe she didn't see you. Duck down. Oh no, I think she saw you. Run. Run towards me. Run. This way.
Dream their whole lives becoming an astronaut. Did you ever have that dream?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, we're going to make your sometime dream come true. Yay!
We're going to use visual effects to film our astronaut next to our practical spaceship set piece.
Right. Then we would composite that footage with our high-definition image of Earth, so it would look like Anthony here is floating above the planet. Are you afraid of heights?
No, but I don't mind flying.
No, but you don't like flying. This will be interesting, everyone.
Wow. You're going to love this.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. What do you do for a living?
Superman.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Superman. I'm like, you're not supposed to tell everyone.
Afternoons.
After hours from Superwork to Superman. I like it. Okay. Well done, lady. Well done. All right, let's get your helmet. We'll get you started.
Well, let's walk over here. So you all are newlyweds, right? Yeah, let's give it up for the newlyweds. Great. How many years have you been together? 3 years? All right. That's like 3 Hollywood marriages. So congratulations. All right, so for the first time in your relationship, you're going to be in charge of the remote control. But this remote control is going to control your new husband. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Oh, all right. She's doing stuff right. I know. She's going to write a book. You'll all get it. All right, this is our Fisher flying, right? This is a computer-controlled cable, which gives the illusion of flight. And you're going to be in control of it. You're going to fly them all around, but don't worry.
Yes,
I'll
that's
help you out,
right.
all
Stay
right?
still. She's ready to be in control. This is how married life will be from now on. All right. Do you have any last words for your new bride? So romantic. Don't drop me. Okay. What? No, she's just hooking you up to the Fisher rig. First time in LA. All right, so we're going to get you all ready to go. And then once we get a clearance that we're all safe, we will start your flight. Look at him. Too late to back out now, Anthony. There we go. Thank you. We're good.
Let's bring him up. Push the green button to engage the system. Oh no, you gotta hold it down like that until I tell you to release it. And release it. Push the yellow button. Hold it down to rotate him. Hold it down until I tell you to release him. And release it. There you go.
Whoop, you're tipping over a little bit. Let me get you here. Okay. All right. And then, oh. Let me just say no wind effects right now, please. Okay. All right. I tell you what, here, let me, oh. If you put your head back and your shoulders back, that's going to help stabilize you. Okay? There you go. That sounds good. All right, now let me pose you a little bit, if you don't mind, Anthony. Just to make it, well, that's going to, it's very natural. All right, we've got Anthony in orbit, so let's shoot this camera. And action.
Push the green button. Hold it down. Now push this forward.
Good, Anthony. When you get close to the hatch, you're gonna be, not yet, not yet.
Like that.
All right.
Yeah, let's reset it.
We have time to do another take. We're just taking you back to the beginning, Anthony. We're gonna do it again, okay?
You can't cycle the system.
Oh no, we just reset it. I think we're good.
Are we ready? Can we rotate him again?
Yeah, actually.
All right. Oh, wait, he's going up. He's going up. Hold on, Anthony.
We're out of sequence? All right.
Oh, we are out of sequence. All right, everyone just stay seated until we reset. Oh my gosh. Anthony. Sorry, Anthony, you're going to be...
Just try to get him. Grab him.